Okay, so here's something I've kind of learned, and it's free worms. I'm running my breeders. I'm sifting them out for cocoons today. You see all my worms have come out here. This is out of one gray tote. And obviously, there's way more than 250 worms there. If you're familiar with the measurements, you know that a quarter cup is pretty much 250 worms. But a half pint glass is the same. So if I put 250-ish worms in there, that'll go in my brand new bedding. I have these worms left over. This was out of 3 bins. I'll get the rest of those worms out here in a minute. This was out of 3 bins that I've ran. This is pretty close to another 1,000 worms. I mean, there's probably a good pound of worms there. That, because I wasn't picky. I let cocoons go through the sifter, or when you run your sifter, you're going to get your castings. That's your black gold. Down here will be the bins with cocoons. And if your mixture's a little wet, you'll get these little doo-doo balls. There are some worms in here I'm going to work out. What I do is I use these little fat balls. It's here. And I will use some of that to inoculate this new bed that's completely dry. I'll wet this up, mix it up, put my worms in there, and then reset it. Now, as you can see, there's worms. There's probably some cocoons in there. Now, a lot of people don't know what to do with that little extra. I go over to my CFT, just dump it in there. No harm, no foul, don't lose anything. Those last little scraggler worms will live in the CFT, and everything's good. But that was, like I said, 1,000 worms, probably a good pound. They come out of this, and the one you were just looking at, breeding bin. I just change out all new bedding, everything every 21 days. And I'm growing worms without trying to grow worms. All right, thank you guys.